Hey guys, so the first food trend we're going to be talking about is the ketogenic diet. I know everyone's been talking about what keto is and everyone wants to do it and jump on the bandwagon. But before we start discussing, I want to tell you what it is exactly. Basically, the ketogenic diet is a high fat, a moderate protein, and a low carbohydrate diet. That means you need to have around 75% of fat in your diet, 20% of protein, and 5% of carbohydrates. So basically what you're doing is you're shifting your metabolism from carbohydrates to fats, and then you push yourself into a state of ketosis. So let's see what we think about the ketogenic diet and this very popular trend right now.
Yeah, very well said, Alika. Like so many of my clients come and they all want to do keto. You please make us do keto, whether they are vegetarian, when they are or non-vegetarian. And they don't understand that for vegetarian to do keto is more difficult than
Correct.
It is a trend and people all want to do it, whether they are young, whether they are old, whether they are 70-year-old, everyone wants to do it. You really lose weight. That's the first thing which everyone wants to do, whether you are 2 kgs overweight or whether you are 100 kgs overweight, everyone wants to lose weight. Also, if you have diabetes and you have high triglycerides and high insulin levels, it really helps. So, according to me, everyone is not fit to do keto. Yeah, we have Juhi here. So, Juhi, what do you think?
So, I think people right now are looking it up online and hearing about it from other people. And when they hear like dramatic results from other people about weight loss and all of that, they just want to all try it. But they don't understand that I feel like it has to be under some sort of guidance. Because then you end up eating, if you're trying to increase your fat intake, you also end up eating a lot of meats which are like fried maybe, or a lot of butter, or a lot of like saturated fat.
Without any guidance.
The bad fats.
Yeah, the bad fats.
Yeah.
So like there has to be a balance between the good and the bad fats, which people don't understand at this point. So I think that's one of the ways, like one of the things that people need to address or like understand.
So definitely, I think this trend has really picked up, and I have tons of patients coming to me and saying, we want to try the keto. We've tried everything else, but we want to do the keto. Because obviously results are addictive, and when they see someone losing a massive amount of weight, one while eating cheese, butter, and all these indulgent foods, they're like, let's do it. I'm going to love this diet and I'm going to be so good at it. The second thing is that what I feel is when I see the blood work of a lot of my patients, there's drastic improvements. So there are patients who've come to me with HbA1c, the diabetic level being around 11. And within 2 months of doing like a strict ketogenic diet, it came down to 4. Without any medication. He was this young patient who was 35 years old and said, I do not want to go on to obviously lifelong diabetic medication. So blood work, not only that, but the inflammation in your body, if you check a CRP or ESR, everything comes down. So that's a big pro for me. Weight loss is faster, yes, and that's why people want to follow it more, right? But the con, what I would see is that a lot of people suffer from the keto flu. You know what the keto flu is? You feel, low lack of energy. You feel a little dizzy. Some people have a lot of hair fall. They're irritated. Maybe their sleep is disturbed. So a lot of these things, and some people have a very bad bout of keto flu versus some people.
And low energy, right?
Correct, low energy.
Even body odor.
Correct, body odor. So what do you think are like the main negative aspects of the keto diet?
I believe that any one particular trend or a type of diet is not suitable. Like how you go to a shop to buy clothes, you have small and medium and large, correct? You can't fit into all.
Correct.
Same way, keto is good for certain people, not good for everyone. Like I would give a keto to maybe epileptic or to maybe someone who's cancer, and so these are the people I would like to give, or someone. Because for cancer, sugar is the poison, right? So it's very good for them to do keto.
You're removing all.
Yeah, removing all the carbs, and epileptic definitely benefit from ketogenic. That's how it started.
Yeah.
So, and also I would see a person like ketogenic would work better for a younger person as compared to younger generation as compared to mid.
What is your take on all the keto breads and cakes and brownies and meals? What is your take on it?
Yeah, so I know there are different services. It works well because at least someone can prepare and send it to you.
So it's not so processed, maybe.
Correct.
Because it's like in small kitchens which are sort of home owned, So I guess less processed food. But like I feel like the downside of keto also has you end up reducing your fruits and vegetable intake to like very little, because a lot of it is not allowed on keto, which I again think is another issue when it comes to keto diets, because you need to have a balance of fruits and vegetables in your daily eating habits, because otherwise it leads to low fiber and constipation issues. So you need to know how to avoid that.
Right? That's what I see. There are a lot of supplements people don't take. So if you go online and just follow a keto diet, you're going to lack in a lot of these vitamins and essential like magnesium and zinc and stuff like that. And if you don't go to a proper nutritionist or a doctor and follow it, you're really going to have the bad effects of the ketogenic diet, and that's why it's got a bad name also.
Yeah. So I think what our take is that you must follow under supervision.
Complete, yeah.
Secondly, see whether you are the body type.
Correct.
And if you want to lose weight, there are balanced ways of doing it. You can use keto to break a plateau. Yeah.
Or like partial keto.
Yeah, partial keto. So we also do partial keto, where we understand that clients' needs and we give carbs smartly at certain interval, and they do very well.
Yeah.
Like, and we have both results. Like one person has lost around 8 to 10 kgs in just 2 months by doing keto, and all his reports have improved. And we have seen that people come doing keto, losing around 14 kgs in just 2 months and gaining everything back in 2 months.
Correct.
Yeah, so these are sustainability is also
Sustainability is important. Yeah. I would definitely say it's you can try the diet. It's good, but you have to make sure that you maintain, and your carb cycling, how you reintroduce your carbohydrates, that's also important. And don't do it for a very long period, because
we give a period of like 21 days.
Correct. Don't do it for very long term.
21 days, I would say, like you could do more, no?
Yeah, I give it for say 2 months also,
21 to 3 months.
Yeah.
And then see how they're doing and then decide.
Correct.
Yeah.
But too much of that fat and all, people get irritated. I have patients who come to me and they say, we look at paneer and we're nauseous.
We want to know. Yeah, that's
so it has to be balanced
21
out.
days, then we give a break and then we reintroduce.
And also starting a keto with not directly dramatically jumping to a very low carb, starting like with a moderate carb and then slowly bringing it down. So that I think that helps with the keto.
Yeah, you shouldn't go cold turkey suddenly, because that sugar withdrawal is going to be very hard on your body, right?
So, Alika, on your point that you said someone really drastically reduced HbA1c from 11 to 4.
Correct.
So, for that, I also have a client who in 80 days from 10.7 came down to 5.4 and eating carbs at every meal. He gave up sugar and desserts and alcohol.
Correct.
But he had carbs at every meal. His sugar, his fasting sugar from 323 came down to 90. Can you believe it? So
individual response.
Yeah,
individual. So everyone doesn't have to go the keto way just because everyone else is doing it.
One more thing about keto, if you're not losing weight on it or you're not doing well on it, it's okay. You don't have to follow the fad. You don't have to follow everyone. It doesn't always have to work for you. It's okay. You can always go back to normal eating and figure out what does work for you to lose weight or to become healthier.
Okay, so it's basic. The bottom line is that we need to obviously see the individual and work the diet around.